Hey guys, welcome back to Rockford YouTube channel. For this video, I have some more amazing new tool deals to share with you. For this video, we have Lowe's, we have Home Depot, and of course, we have the Amazon deals. All the Amazon deals will be linked in the description down below. We use the YouTube shopping links for the Home Depot and the Lowe's deals, so you'll see those boxes popping up here, there, and everywhere throughout the video. Have about 20 or 25 deals to share with you. Also, the last 4 or 5 videos, a lot of those deals are still valid. Some have sold out, some of the Amazon promo codes aren't good anymore, but a lot of them are still good, so make sure to check that out. We have the Black Friday deals playlist, which I'll put a link to somewhere. Also, by the way, yesterday someone asked about the mechanic tool sets, those $99 sets that everyone has available, and asked which one is the best. I actually did a video on that already, so I will put a pinned comment down below with a link to that video if you want to check out a breakdown of those different mechanic sets that are $99 each. So the first one for this video is over at Lowe's. We have the DeWalt Tough Grip Screwdriver Bit Set. It's a 110-piece set. Normally $50, down to $29.98. That's supposed to go through January 7th. I really like this deal because you're getting 4 of the tough cases, which are all stackable. You can lock them all together, carry it like a little brick. You got the clear tops on them so you can see exactly what's in each case, and then each of these rails pop out, and you can make it modular and interchangeable and everything to make whatever you need. But you're getting some drill bits, you're getting the drive bits, both the inserts and the 2-inchers. Looks like some 3-inchers in there. So you're getting a nice healthy amount for $29.98. You're well under $10 a piece. So a really good deal on that one. Over at Home Depot, I have the Husky 2-pack, 16-foot and 25-foot tape measures. It says they're normally $31, which just sounds like a lot for me for a Husky tape measure, even 2 of them. But down to $12.88, I'm starting to really like that a lot, because now you're only talking $6 a piece for the Huskies. I don't know if any of the pictures, here we go. Let's see, there you go, nice little graphic for you. So 2 of those 16 and 25 footers on the Huskies, $12.88 special buy. Now the first Amazon deal, this is actually one that we've seen before, but I saw a new promo code for it. It's an item I purchased myself and really like so far, so I thought we'd throw out in front of you again. The retractable garden hose reel, 100-foot, half-inch, pro metal shaft, whatever the hell that means. Heavy-duty automatic garden hose reel, kink-free, that's unfortunate, like a little kink, and lock at any length. So it works just like a drop light, same principle. Wall mount hose reel by Aura. It's 35% off, but it's also on sale. So before, when we've seen it, it's been priced actually at $135 and then discounted from there. Right now it's at $100 and then 35% off. That's supposed to go through the 17th, but they've been getting real crazy with their pricing and promo codes. They're changing it up a lot, so I don't think it's going to last that long. I'm actually curious if they're just trying to get rid of all their stock on it or what's going on, because there's so many promo codes going. But anyway, really good price. By the time we take 35% off, you're only paying $65. Here is that video I did on the one that I purchased. Again, it's the exact same ASIN. If you want to check it out, a couple of things that I would say are worth noting. This is a quick connect on the end of that guy. It's not your traditional screw-on fastener type. Now, I bought separately on Amazon a 5-pack of hose repair kit that fits half-inch guides right there. Maybe I should add that to this page for anyone else who wants to do the same thing. Anyway, I swapped it out, so I'm not using this sprayer anymore. I have a traditional screw-on end, and it's super easy to change. Let's see, what else? The only thing, the mount here is plastic, which I'm kind of wondering about, but I've had it for a month now and watering these damn trees almost every day, and it's been fine. But overall, I really like it. Just keep in mind you're at a half-inch hose, and at least for me, I had to swap out that end right there. Next up, over at Lowe's, we have the Craftsman starter kit, 20-volt, 4-amp-hour battery and charger with a free tool. So they brought this deal back. They've been doing it the last couple of years, but if you're in Craftsman's lineup or interested at all, this is the best time to pick up an extra tool because you're getting a 4-amp-hour battery, which is a real healthy battery. You get the extra charger, which unless you're new to the lineup isn't going to be a big deal to you. But then we get a free tool to go with it. So let's see what we got for our free tool options. Reciprocating saw, sander, circular saw, jigsaw, a little multi-tool, angle grinder, the ratchet, love the ratchet, looks like an inflator there, and the router. So lots of different options there. And you get the whole kit. 4 amp hour battery. They're not even sticking you with a little boo-boo ass 2 amp hour. It's a big boy 4. Be perfect really for any of those tools. Back to Home Depot. We have the Husky 2-piece 20-ounce steel rip hammer and 10-inch nail puller home tool kit set. I get kind of annoyed when they use the word kit and set at the same time because I feel like it's redundant. That's kind of the same thing. Normally $55.82 down to $16.88. Makes me think a non-English speaker came up with that title. $16.88. You're getting the 20-ounce hammer, getting the little nail puller. It's basically $8 a piece. Now, again, this one, I feel like the Husky prices, when it talks about the original prices, a little goofy. Like, who went to Home Depot looking at this little 2-piece set, kit set, sorry, and thought, you know what, that's probably worth $56. I'm going to pay $56 for this. Okay, that's too much. But $16.88, that's good. Got a portable power station for you. 300 watts running, 600 watt surge, 192 watt hour power bank station. You got a power delivery port that is 60 watts, fast charging, solar generator. I like that they use the word solar generator in these when there's nothing solar about this at all. Yes, a lot of people would use a solar panel with it to charge this, but the box itself has nothing to do with solar power, but they always call them solar generators. This is by Darren Enner, which, by the way, have you seen there is a commercial that runs on TV for one of these? And theirs is way overpriced. I guess they got to pay for those TV commercials, but do not buy that one. It is so much more expensive than what you need to be paying. 50% off. So you got your AC outlets, your USB-Cs, your A's. You even got like the little cigarette lighter, which, I don't know, anyone younger than me probably doesn't call it a cigarette lighter. They probably call it like a 12-volt outlet or something. $179.99. I wonder, when did they stop putting the little cigarette lighter thing in the cars? Now it's just a little cap. I don't know, my 66 definitely has a cigarette lighter, so sometime after that. 50% off. Normally $179.99. We're only going to pay about $90 for that guy. Not sure when it expires. Good right now. Right now, I just posted that today. I do really like those boxes. I have a Milwaukee battery charging on one right now. What I did was I took a 100-watt solar panel, one of the folding ones, because that's what a company gave to me for free, and I have it set out just outside the house facing the south, and then I drilled a hole through the wall. Actually, the hole was already there because it used to be a Dish Network coaxial cable went through it, but that doesn't matter. There's a hole through the wall that comes into the house, and then I have the power station just sitting on a table right inside there, so it gets solar charged all the time, and then that's where I usually charge all my cordless batteries on, and my Bluetooth speakers, and all that kind of stuff just stays charged on that little box. Lowe's DeWalt 20-volt XR 3-tool brushless woodworking power tool combo kit with the soft case, also known as a bag. It's a bag. Stop it. It's a bag. Normally $449 down to $369. That is $80 off, which is actually a really good value. If you could use all 3 of these, or if you are ambitious enough to sell the pieces you don't need, or maybe trade with a friend or something, I don't know what you're going to do. But $369, the router and the jigsaw. Look, you're looking at brushless tools, XR tools, about $200 a piece if you were just to go out and buy the router or the jigsaw. The sander is about $129. You can get it on sale for $99. And then even best case scenario, that's $70 worth of batteries, really closer to maybe $100, $120, depending if you just went out and bought one at retail price or if you were able to get a deal on them. But the 5 amp hour battery is really nice, especially for the sander, because unless you're doing like a project where you're just doing a quick sanding, the sanders tend to eat up batteries only because you're probably using it for a protracted period of time. You know, it's probably a larger piece that you have to sand. So you do want to use the big batteries on that. Now that looks like the DCB. Oh, is that a 2-stage chart? That's one of the new ones. That's the DCB 1104, I believe. That'd be a 4 amp output. It's kind of hard to see, but that's what I think it is. So normally $449 down to $369. Really good if you can use those pieces. Next up, now I have 2 deals of these Plano boxes. So if you don't like this one, just hang tight for a second, and I have another one to show you. Plano 14-gallon storage box in smoke. Is that the color? I don't get it. In smoke. Normally $20 down to $12.99 as a special buy. Of course, you get the free shipping on that. Really like these little Plano boxes. Useful for all sorts of stuff. Of course, it's got the little latch on there. Now, it's kind of neat. Now, here it calls it silver. So I was thinking smoke was the color, but now they're calling it silver. Now I'm just confused. So you can see it's $12.99 here. Now, if we mouse over these other ones, if you get it in orange, you're paying $20. If you're getting it in what? Oh, that's green? It looked like black to me. $18.33. If you're getting gray, $19. $21. So, real good deal at $12.99. You're just stuck with silver or smoke or whatever that is. Back to Amazon, we got a Schumacher electric wheeled manual 6 amp car battery charger, 150 amp engine starter, 2-in-1. Got the 25 amp booster on it as well. Love these guys. $99.96. Now that's price matching Home Depot. If Amazon sells out, changes their price, give a Home Depot a look. Northern Tool has it for $150. Advanced Auto all the way up to $175. So much cheaper right now on Amazon. Got the big boy. Back to Lowe's. Craftsman 20-volt 6-tool combo kit with the bag. 2 batteries and the charger. Normally $329 down to $249. Saving yourself $80. And look at all that you're getting here. Look at all of that. Now you're getting 2 2-amp-hour batteries. I'll give them some props for including 2 batteries, but with this selection, you could have went with a 2 and a 4 or 2 4s. But it's okay. It's not the 1.5s, and they didn't stick you with only 1 battery like that Cobalt deal that we had talked about previously. So you got the circular saw, drill, impact driver, reciprocating saw, multi-tool, and the light. The light's probably the lowest value of them, but still, that's a good way to get started in the lineup or an amazing gift for someone. Back to Home Depot, you have the Husky 3-pack lockback utility knife set, normally $36.79. Again, with the Husky pricing. Is anyone on board with me when it comes to the Husky pricing? 60% off, going to be a special buy of $14.88. Love this style of razor knife. This is my favorite. I don't even grab those damn old ones. Especially you had to have like a screwdriver to change the blades. Later, I guess you could find yourself a damn quarter or something. No. Give me a little push button. I don't need extra tools to change the blade. That's terrible. So $14.88, 3-pack. Got another DeWalt deal. This one's going to be on Amazon for you. It's a T-stack. Toolbox, 13-inch flat top. Holds up to 66 pounds. Flexible platform for stacking. So again, T-stack. Lockable. Organization. Gotta stay organized. $17.88 right now on Amazon. Now they're price matching Acme tools, but Acme is going to charge you another $6 for shipping, so it's actually a better deal by quite a bit actually on Amazon. Then Home Depot is $23 essentially, and Tool Nut is $26. So if you are in the market for some of the T-Stack DeWalt stuff, that is a good little buy at $17.88. Good price on it. One more Craftsman deal for you. This is the Craftsman 20-volt 2-tool brushless combo kit. This is their good stuff. This is the RP. This is Rough Performance. That's what RP stands for. Rustic Power. 2 batteries and a free tool. Actually, you get 2 free tools on this one. It's even better. Normally $239 down to $199. So for $199, you're going to get 4 tools. At least 2 of those are going to be brushless and top of the line as far as what Craftsman has to offer you. And if we look, the breakdown here, you have the brushless impact driver, you got the brushless half-inch drill, not a 3/8 drill, a half-inch drill. They're giving you 2 batteries now that doesn't even say what they are, which makes me bet these are the 1.5s. The previous graphic actually said 2 amp hour, and this one doesn't say shit, so I'm going to guess 1.5. And then, of course, you get the charger to go with it. But let's look at our options. Again, we're getting 2 of these, and it looks very similar to the previous deal, except with that one, we only got 1. Home Depot, Ryobi, Black Oxide, Round Shank, drill bit set. It's a 15-piece set. Normally $12 down to $5.97. Nice little stocking stuffer deal. And stuff these in your stockings. Not a whole lot to say about drill bits. They're drill bits. They're smaller drill bits. But they're only $5.97. I was trying to look at a breakdown here. I don't think they're going to give it to us. Got 3-pack, Amazon, walkie-talkies. We're walking, we're talking, chewing gum at the same time. Rechargeable 2-way radios, long range, USB-C short antenna by Retevis. They are 30% off. And I think this is a really amazing deal if you have a use for a little job site radio. Can't beat that. Getting 3 of them. One for the wife, one for the mistress. $33.99, which actually for a 3-pack of those, I don't even think is a bad deal. If you wanted these and the promo code wasn't working, I don't think you're getting screwed by paying $34 for a 3-pack of them. It's not bad. But we have a 30% promo code on top of that. Not sure when it expires. Again, just posted that today. As you can see, October 31st at 12:47 Central Time. So $34, 30% is going to take like another $10 off. You're going to be in the mid-20s, mid to low 20s on that. Climbing the ladder. Generational run. All roads lead to Rome. Werner, 6 foot, 10 foot reach height, fiberglass, 250-pound load capacity, step ladder, 129 now 59. You save $70. Goes through November 19th. Got to have a good ladder. Does anyone want my ladder story? You want my why you need a good ladder? Actually, this isn't even about a good ladder. It's just don't be a dumbass on a ladder. So there was a time, I'm going to give you the quick story. I'm going to give you the short version, okay? This is going to be the Spark Notes version. This was years ago, so this wasn't like recent. This wasn't like, I didn't pull a Stubby. You remember Stubby was cleaning out his gutters and he fell off his ladder and had to go to the hospital? No, I was much younger and dumber, although I was probably the same level of dumb as now. Now here's the thing, I was on one of these ladders just like this, but it was a wood one, and it was a rickety-ass one, but that really wasn't the problem. I was cutting a branch using a handsaw, because it was before I really had many power tools, using a handsaw. And you know this little top step right here, and it says, this is not a step, do not step here? Well, that's where I was standing. And that was the only part of the dumb part. Well, then it was the rickety ladder that was all over the place. So I was cutting this pine tree, right? And I was steadying myself by holding the branch that I was cutting. So when I cut through that branch, I no longer had anything stabilizing myself. Yeah, fell from the top. Ladder fell faster than me, thankfully, so I just fell with my back right across the ladder. It was amazing. It was so much fun. I love ladders. Plano, 17-gallon storage box in charcoal. So the first one's in smoke. This one's in charcoal. It's kind of a little simpatico kind of thing. $31.79. Special buy down to $17.49. So again, love the Plano boxes. This one's a little bit larger than the previous one we looked at. And if we can look at these comparables just to give you an idea here. Silver is $27, $25, $25, down to our 17. Ooh, this one's close. Black is only 20, and then 21. Skill, 15-amp, 10-inch portable job site table saw with folding stand. I actually love the folding stand on this thing. I have a Skill table saw, though it's much older than this one. Mine's probably 15 years old. And it came with a stand, but it's like a fixed base stand that you bolt it to or whatever. And I actually have, other than the stand is like awkward and not great when you have to move it around, I have no complaints with that table saw. There's spurts where I don't use it for a while, and then projects come up where I'm just using the shit out of it. But you guys know I'm not like a tradesman. I'm not out here using the tools all day, every day or nothing. But for me, for like a DIYer who has projects around the house and everything, that Skill table saw has been amazing. But I love this one with the folding legs. It just seems more versatile and easier to move around and everything. I mean, it's a job site table saw, so it should be. But mine's also a 10-inch, and boy, okay, dangerous, kind of dangerous. Don't be stupid, but it's an amazing tool to have. You can do so much stuff, and much better than trying. Like, I can't cut straight with a circular saw for shit, so I'll just use the table saw. $279. Now, Lowe's also had it for $279, but they are currently out of stock. You can still maybe buy online, pick up in store or whatever. And then Acme Tools has that sale price as well. Of course, at that price, you're going to get free shipping from Acme Tools. So you do have a couple of different options on this guy. Now, if we went to Woodcraft, you would pay more of a full retail price, and they have it for $350. So was it like $70 off at the other retailers right now? Back to Lowe's, we have the DeWalt Extreme 12-volt max variable speed brushless 3/8-inch drive cordless ratchet wrench. It's $199, but comes with a free 5 amp hour battery. So again, this is in the 12-volt lineup, and unless you have the DeWalt fast charger, all the other DeWalt chargers will charge your 12-volt battery. So if you're already in DeWalt's 20-volt lineup, you most likely have a charger that will charge this. The 5 is probably the best battery that's currently available. I know they have a 5, they have a 3, they have 2s. I don't know if they've come out with anything more recently besides that. The 5 is a little bit bulky for a ratchet, so you may want to plan on, I think the 3 and the 2 have the same case, same size, I think. I've had them both. Anyway, I really like this, and this has more torque than what you get out of the Milwaukee. I think it's 50 or 60 foot-pounds of torque. Does this tell us? Of course it doesn't. Thanks. That just makes it more difficult. Let's go down here. It is 60. 60 pounds of torque, 250 RPM. So the RPMs is really similar to all of the Milwaukee 12-volt stuff except the high-speed one. The high speed on the Milwaukee, I think, is 400 RPM. The OG Milwaukee is 30 or 35 foot-pounds of torque. And I think even their high torque is only 55 foot-pounds. I could be a little bit wrong on that, but horseshoes and hand grenades with it. So really good. You're getting good speed, good power out of it. It's going to use the same stuff as your 20-volt DeWalt's. And 3/8 is probably the most interesting as far as the cordless ratchets go. Wireless CarPlay adapter. Upgrade. MIDI design. USB and USB-C plug and play. Converts CarPlay to wireless. This is by iGen June. 50% off. Now, if this works, $27.99. So it's already discounted price. $27.99, 50% off makes it $13.99. Super cheap. Supposed to go through the end of November. We're not sure if it's going to last that long. Now, here's the thing. I have a box very similar to this. Now, I don't know how similar all these boxes are because I have one. I own one. You know what I mean? There's 100 different variations of this. I own one. Okay? But the one I have, once you get this thing hooked up, you basically can mirror your cell phone screen to your screen on your car, or you can basically use any app on your phone on your car. Like when I have this plugged in, I can watch YouTube videos while I'm driving down the road where normally my car would not allow me to do that. You know, I can put up any app, I can pull up Amazon, I can go shopping right from my car screen if I want. So it is really kind of neat to have. Also, it gives me a better GPS because I hate GPSs that come with vehicles. For whatever reason, I feel like they always suck. So I always end up just using my phone GPS anyway. That thing's super cheap. I don't know if it's exactly the way mine works, but for, under $15, it's worth a try. Lowe's, or at least worth reading the description, you'll find out. Bosch, 2-in-1. They used to call it the Freak. Why don't I see it called the Freak anywhere on here anymore? 1/4-inch, 1/2-inch, brushless, cordless, impact driver, battery included, charger, soft bag. Look at it. Good boy. You called it a bag. Good boy. You get a treat. Was $179 down to $99. It's $80 off. Now, I had one variation of this. I don't know how many different models they have, but the middle of it is a 1/4-inch hex, so you could put like a drive bit in it. And then you have a 1/2-inch anvil and it's square for your 1/2-inch drive sockets. The one I had, I actually got it for free. If you guys want another quick story, about 5, 6, 7 years ago, I don't know when it was, Bosch did a giveaway where I even told people at the time, look, they're giving away more of these tools than how many people are going to enter. If you just enter, I think you had to post a video or something. If you just enter, you are going to get a free $100+ tool. It was probably like a $200 tool at the time. And I screamed it at the top of my lungs. They will give it to you for free if you put in 5 minutes worth of effort. But that's the problem with the world is 5 minutes worth of effort for a couple $100 tool is too much for most people. I think like 5 people did it. I'm like, God damn it, people. Will you whatever. Anyways, I got it for free. I'm telling you, everyone who entered got it for free, but no one wanted to enter anyways. But that's water under the bridge. That's a long time ago. You cannot go back in time unless you have a DeLorean to get in on the giveaway now. But what I will say, what I learned about that tool back during that giveaway is it worked really good as an impact driver, but as an impact wrench, it was underpowered. I mean, it's half-inch drive, impact wrench. It should be able to take off lug nuts. And I remember it either couldn't take off lug nuts or it struggled mightily to do so. So it's kind of nice that you can put the half-inch, and this one's a different model, so maybe they beefed it up a little bit. But the one I had could not. It's nice to have the 2-in-1 tool, and for lower torque stuff, even with the half-inch sockets, it may be great. For $99, it's pretty good because you can't even get impact drivers really for $99. I mean, it's brushless. You got a plus there. So I think it's a good price at $99. I would just, temper your expectations as far as the impact wrench, unless it's an updated model that's better than what I had. Now, I want to show you the Christmas deals page on my website. This is a long collection of deals. We're not going to go through all of them or anything. Just want you to be aware that it is there. I will be updating it regularly through Christmas. I also, in the past, have done a toys deal page. Some years we do it, some years we don't. So we've been at this since like 2018. I haven't decided if I'm going to re-up that through Christmas or not, because it definitely puts more on my plate, makes, more stuff to do. And I might do it, go a couple of weeks. If people look like they like it and they're using it and, it's working out, then I'll keep it up. But if it seems like no one gives a damn, then I don't want to just waste time. So, but all these Christmas deals, a lot of decoration type stuff and really good promo codes on them. That one was 54% off. That's a 40% code, a 50% code. So as we get closer to Christmas, these will definitely be, maybe more in demand. But you got to be thinking of it now, otherwise it'll be too late. You blink and it's going to be Christmas Eve and you're going to be scrambling around trying to do some Christmas shopping. It's going to be no bueno. So again, lots and lots of stuff. So that's it for today's videos, guys, or video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, turn on all notifications so you're the first one to know about the deals. I had one really amazing deal that I wanted to show you guys today, but it sold out, and actually I'll pull it up. I'll just show it. We're at the end of the video. We can just waste a few seconds of time here. I wanted to show you this one item. I'm going to leave it for now because I'm hoping it comes back. This Titan 8-inch end cutting pliers, these little cutter guys, they're only $3.50, free shipping for the Prime member. So when I first saw this deal, it was $3.50, and yes, I bought it. I know you're happy for me. I got it posted. I noticed some activity in the affiliate account and everything. And then when I went back, right before I was about to make the video, maybe like an hour earlier, I checked it, and it was a JB Tools offer on Amazon's page, and it was at it was like $13 or something. But in the right sidebar, if you clicked See Other Sellers, Amazon still had their listing for $3.50 over there. I don't know if it was like temporarily out of stock or delayed shipping, but for whatever reason, the JB Tools higher priced offer was the prominent offer on the page. And then I checked it like right before making the video, as I was getting together all these links that you just saw in the video here. The Amazon offer was totally gone. It's not on there at all. I'm going to try and check it later tonight and see if it comes back. It's possible they could get more stock and it could come back to that price. I don't know if they were price matching someone or what the deal was with such a low price, but it seemed really amazing. So as you can see, this is on the homepage of the website. You can check it yourself later and see if it comes back or not. While I was saying that, I was thinking about something else I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, yeah. I posted the short last night on the Craftsman tool deal at Lowe's. That's an in-store deal, but in the video you can see the Lowe's number and the model number if you want to check your local store. You can also kind of tell in the video where I was in the store if you want to check your locals. Really amazing price. I think it was like 75% off or something. I have one more short that I want to post tonight. I don't want to hit them back to back because I think shorts are stupid personally. I don't like shorts. I don't normally post the shorts, but I just saw the two things and I thought, well, it's not worth its own video, but they are really good deals, so we will do the shorts then. And YouTube really likes you to do shorts, so we'll see what happens. Just know that I loathe doing it. Not nearly as fun as these, because in these I can bullshit and I can talk, and I'm kind of long-winded sometimes, which I know shocks you. So shorts suck. I don't get to talk. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like. Subscribe for a subscriber. See you guys next time.